Coal City University, the media relations officer. Well, you see, I would like to begin with the minister who, told us that His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu has achieved much more in 2 years than his predecessors, talking about Goodluck Jonathan. Well, is that one wouldn't blame such a minister, because a minister who might not have entered the filling station to fuel his car for the past going to a year or thereabout, a minister who apparently must be swimming in goodies after becoming a minister under this administration, might not really know, the true picture of what Nigerians are facing. Again, one might be motivated to say that he was rating Tinubu's administration at the reverse gear. Reverse gear in the sense that he might be looking at the government which has achieved much more hardship than the rest of the administrations we have ever seen. Because I know if he wasn't talking about the reverse, he would have realized that in Nigeria today, Nigerians are burning their fingers to the bones to even feed. The cost of living at the moment, of course, is terribly high. It is the highest we have experienced, and we have been around for quite a while. It is terrible. If he was rating that cost of living against what we enjoyed during the previous administrations, maybe Tinubu has achieved much more in the area of hardship because Nigerians are suffering. Tinubu could also have achieved more because before this administration came in, the APC administration took over from the PDP years back. We know what the dollar rate, the naira per dollar exchange rate was. They promised to bring it down to 1 naira per dollar, but today it's a fairy tale. It is a dream gone awry. We also know the costs of even cement. Cement today, if you go to the market to lay hands on a bag of cement, you discover that 10,000 naira and more will not buy you a bag of cement. Something that Nigerian had to enjoy at the rate of 1,000 naira, 1,200, 1,300 during the previous administration. So if this man was talking about achievement by hardship of Nigerians, well, Tinubu can rightly be said to have achieved more in terms of punishing Nigerians, making Nigerians go through the hardest of economic realities in our history. But I know that some of the so-called what do you call it now? So-called activities trying to reorganize Nigeria in terms of the economic, the hardship is too much. And I want to appeal that some of these economic, like one of the headlines read that the cost of fuel is likely going to go high soon.
Yeah.
And I wonder, people are already in fire. People are already in frying pans, and they want to now put them into the fire direct. It is not fair. It is unacceptable. We want an administration that will have the interest of the people at heart. Then I also want to go to this the emergence of a new terrorist group in Kwara State. That is how we all folded our hands, or the administration folded its hands when Boko Haram reared its head, and the nation decided to handle it and treat them with kids' glove. And something that could have been nipped in the bud was allowed to, expand. And today, the ugly head has reared so high that the political will the willpower to really fight this thing is dwindling, because it appears that the system or the administration is reaping a lot of goodies from the so-called the purported fight against this menace. It is terribly unacceptable that a system will come and cannot bring out decisive steps, decisive efforts to stamp out this killing spree that is the situation in our country today. I also I saw a headline that is talking about the chief of army staff meeting with the governor of Benue State. The killing in Benue State is out of hand. I don't know why, because wasn't it Abacha who told us that any terrorist group or any killing or violence that lasts more than 48 hours, that the hands of the government must be there. Let this nation be very, very, let them demonstrate the strong willpower to fight this. Let them be deliberate, at least for once, in trying to stamp out these menace. Let them go. We have neighboring countries. We have the Western world. What is happening there that is making them control their own to install security apparatchik in their place? Let people borrow a leaf from these nations that have conveniently sorted out such crisis. And I also want to dwell a bit into leaving the security situation that is in a quagmire in this country, to look into a bit of politics, where, of course, the headline was talking about. So was now trying to say that, of course, the coalition is Tinubu, that is going to foster a walkover for His Excellency Tinubu. Well, I don't know what it means by that, but I know that a lot of people are already claiming or alleging that Sowore himself is not to be trusted because of this last revelation by one of the, of course, social media activists, whom they, whatever they call him, has also let us know that this man is also kind of a mole for not just Tinubu himself, but for even the CIA. And I mean, some of us are no longer taking him serious. But I know that if there's genuineness in the effort of this coalition, yes, that is one of the kind of things that Nigeria needs to ensure that come 2027, there's going to be a change. But the real issue is, what are the genuineness, what are the intentions of these people forming this coalition? Are they true to type? Are they coming with every sincerity of purpose to really get these things done? Because if you ask me, if a man is there and is that candidate, and such a man is the one championing in front of the line in this coalition, I wonder how many people will want to follow that trend. What do I mean? His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, who for how many years now have been bidding to fly the flag or to be on the driving seat of the Nigerian presidency. I think if there's genuine intentions to form a very formidable coalition, I think it is time for him to start considering, at least for once, supporting someone else, so that at the end of the day, there will be this show. And of course, if you look at the Nigerian rotation principles, you see that it is not between the North and the South. The North just finished their own 8 years through His Excellency Buhari.
Yeah.
And the South, of course, is having their first run of 2 tenures, supposedly. And so I wonder the permutation that is informing His Excellency Atiku Abubakar's decision to come and disrupt this balance or flow. However, what I want to feel as just my own opinion is that a southerner is of a marginalization of the Igbo race. So with this, I think we can, of course, talk more.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ejike, for that incisive analysis. Okay, we get to the top lines. 0909-771-1009. Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning.